Hello guys, how's everybody doing today? Wonderful to see you all here. Great. So when you're manifesting and you're creating your life by what I like to call by design, the thing you have to pay attention to is the universe, or the field. And the thing is, this is where you're going to get your instructions for your inspired action. So when you can become aware, then it opens up more opportunities for you to manifest things. So if you've ever wondered, hey man, am I in alignment? How do I know I'm in alignment with manifesting, Mark? Am I on the right path to get what I want? Yes, some of it is simple, some of it is subtle, some of it is right in your face. So you have to pay attention to what's going on around you to show you that yes, you're in alignment. So whenever you're in alignment, it means that you're moving towards, or whatever you want is on the way to you. That's the first thing you got to do to get things into manifest. You have to create alignment. You create alignment with what you desire and the possibility of what you desire coming into your existence. That's how alignment starts. And then when you want to fuse alignment together, you get your subconscious mind into the picture. So your subconscious mind now accepts that in your conscious mind what is possible. Yeah, I believe it's possible for me to have this. That's the alignment in the conscious. Now the subconscious now finish up the alignment with now, this is what it would feel like to have what I want. So when you have the feeling of whatever it is you want, and you have the belief that it's possible, boom, we have alignment. Now once you have the alignment, that's when the universe starts to talk to you. You will see synchronicities, your dreams, visions, people. So the field now will start to shower you with a lot of ideas, a lot of great stuff. Just things start popping into your reality. And listen, the reason why this happens, guys, is because our reality is not a fixed thing. It's like malleable. It's like fluidity. We can move it, we can shape it, we can adjust it. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can do with our reality, because as the analogy I like to use, you got to look at your reality in this format, and this will help you to manifest. Look at a painting board, a blank canvas. There's nothing on the canvas, right? However, you can use your imagination and then you paint on the canvas. So whatever you imagine, it pops in on that canvas. So that's how you have to look and approach it. So now, once something becomes normal for you, right? Once you get the feeling of it, then you stay in the alignment. Now, the present moment, right? We talk about the present moment. How does that play into you manifesting what you want? Okay? All right. Now, in the present moment, that is where you have what's called your point of power. Your point of power is where the belief is possible, the feeling that is normal. When they merge together, that's when the creative process starts. Now, what do you think about that? That's how it goes. So, one thing you must avoid now, here's the thing you got to avoid when you are manifesting. Okay? Here is the thing that a lot of us get tripped up on. You'll say something like, where is the evidence? Where is the results? Where is my manifestation? Why is it taking so long? Why isn't it happening? Am I doing something wrong? Maybe I need to up it more. You have to avoid that. The reason you have to avoid that, my friends and my tribe, is because 99% of the creative process has already taken place. 99% of whatever it is you desire is done. It's created. It's manifested. Here's the thing. It's not available in the 3D yet. The 1% is when it pops into your three-dimensional world and you get to experience it. When I talk about 99% of the creative process, I'm talking about something deeper. I'm talking about a quantum level, energetic level, energies combining, the how, the way, and then it pops into your physical reality as a thing to do. So whenever you're looking for results, you're taking your awareness away from the present. And also, this one you have to really keep in mind. If you keep looking for results instead of what you want or seeing you having it, Your subconscious is so illogical, it's just going to keep teasing you and showing you evidence of results, not the actual results. Get that? Would you like me to repeat that? Okay. If you're looking for evidence of whatever it is you want, in your mind you're saying, yeah, evidence will show me I have it. You won't get what you want. You just keep getting evidence to tease you of what you want. If you're looking for results, you won't get results of what you want. You'll just get evidence of results to tease you of what you want. So when you're manifesting something, you never look for the universe to say, all right, prove it to me, show it to me. That's going to happen automatically. When you're manifesting, you just see the results. See in the results already experiencing you, or you already experiencing it. See how that works? Well, that's how it works. The universe is going to work the way it works, and you're going to work the way you want to work. Now, if you work the way you want to work, you won't get the way the universe works. And what do I mean by that? I mean, the majority of individuals, they work in their conscious mind and they don't work in their creative mind. Nothing takes place in the conscious mind. The conscious mind is the mind that's looking for results, looking for evidence to say, all right, I go. In the creative mind, you don't need to look for results. You don't need to look for evidence because it's already manifested in there. What you're doing in the creative mind, you're just looking to experience, or you're feeling the experience of whatever it is you want. You are already ahead of the game. You are beyond results. You are beyond evidence. You already have it. That's in the creative mind. So that's where you have to reside to manifest. So that is a trap you want to avoid when you are manifesting your dreams. Because the fact is, and this will hit, if this doesn't make you get it, I don't know what else will. But here it is. Our minds can only perceive 2% of the truth. 99% of real reality is hidden from our senses. So that means in the 99%, the 98% is where all the evidence, all the results, all the how, all the when, all the thing, and you can't see it. Contrary to what your brain is telling you and what your mind is showing you, you can't see it. So you have to get out of that. You cannot worry about the details. Yes, you cannot worry about. So if the name of the game is, and listen, the universe, the field will show you along the way. It'll give you what I call appetizers, or you could call them evidence, whatever you want to call. But they're called synchronicities. They're just called signs. They're just showing you on the right path. That's everything you need is there for you. It's just the signs. Signs will show up and show you on the right path. So when you see a sign, there's your results, there's your evidence. You let it go. But most of us, we get caught up in our own manifestation, man. You don't want to get caught up in your manifestation like that. You don't want to become obsessed with achieving what you want. You want to let what you want just come in and find you. Okay? So what we must do now, we must develop a new way of thinking, a new way of perceiving whatever it is we desire. The old way, you have to abolish it. You have to get into that state of feeling it's already yours. You have to get into the state by believing it's already possible. And then you stay in that state knowing that it's on its way to you. And then you ignore that whatever distractions is happening in your three-dimensional world. Because now you know distractions are also a sign that you are about to manifest what you want. Chaos is also a sign that you are about to get and receive whatever it is you want. When you know these truths, you are more stable, you're more in flow, and it can come into you a lot faster. However, if you're not in that state, you're going to create resistance. You're going to create doubt, worry. Your mind is going to run with you, and it's not a pretty thing to do. So the next phase in this, guys, is the ego, the self. It's not who you are. Let me show you something profound. I'll put it to you like this. You can never be born, and you can never be created in the big scheme, in the awareness, in the consciousness of who you are. You and me are like clothes. Okay, you know what I mean by that? Our body is like a coat. When you get a new coat, what happens? You wear the coat. Eventually, the coat is going to wear out. When the coat wears out, what do? You take the coat off. Oh, I'm going to get me a nice, shiny new coat. Put the new coat on. Bada bing, bada bang. That's how it works with everything. Our body, everything is temporary, except the consciousness is infinite. That's what we are. So when you put, I'm using ego now. When you put on the coat, so say you put on a coat, someone has like, say someone put a little voice note in the coat, a little, you know, the tape recorder's voice. That's your ego. The little voice recorder tape thing is just talking, program it picked up. That's your ego. So when you take off the coat, the voice recorder goes with the coat. That's not you. Okay. So would you listen to a voice recorder, a tape thing to show you what you to do and tell her? You wouldn't do that, right? That's a simple example of a deeper message, a deeper analogy of what you are and how things really work. That's how you're going to constantly change coats. Your body goes down, boom, transfer into a new body, transfer into a new soul, transfer. Every new body going to have an ego, but it's still not you. If you get that, you will know that, okay, this is my coat right now, and my coat comes with this ego thing right here. I'm not going to listen to it. I'm not going to listen to it to manifest what I want. I will listen to it for logic, for help me to be safe, for structure, to navigate my surroundings. But there's no way I'm going to go into my ego and use it to help me to achieve my biggest goals and dreams, because it's not on board with that. And this is how you approach it. When you do that, everything works out, opens up for you. Now, I'll further show you this. Let's go deeper into this analogy. So when you're thinking of a thought, can you predict a thought? Nope. You can't predict any thought that's coming into your head. They just come in. Can you stop a thought? Nope. You can't stop a thought coming in. So that means, okay, so if I can't stop the thought, if I can't predict the thought, so I'm not in control of the thought. Not only you're not in control of the thought, you're not even the thought. Okay, so Mark, what's going on? So how am I aware that I have a thought? How am I aware that I'm thinking? How am I aware that I know what I'm thinking? You're aware of what you're thinking because that's called the awareness. That's the infinite part of you that will never ever cease to exist. It's always forever and ever. It's observing the ego. It's observing you, observing you. That's it. You are the awareness of it. So what does the awareness do? Awareness just becomes awareness. The thing about the awareness part of you guys, it can choose to tune. It can say, okay, I like this thought. Let's tune in and focus on this thought. That thought becomes a part of your being, which becomes a part of your habit. Oh, I don't like that thought. That thought runs away from you. And listen, the big thing you also have to know about this, guys, is check this out. You know, whatever it is you want, right? It's actually looking for you. Whatever it is that you don't want, it's actually running away from you as well. It don't want to find you. Listen to this. So, if you're in a vibrational match with abundance and stuff, that's coming for you. So the thing is, whatever it is that you do not want, it doesn't want you either. So Mark, why do we get what we don't want? Because we force connection with our subconscious mind. When you think about things you don't want, it's like the guy's running away from you. He's like, man, I know you don't want me. But then he said, why are you calling me, man? I don't want you. Why do you want? But he's like, I gotta go. And then the subconscious pulls it towards you. So you have to take solace to know that you don't focus on it. It's going to leave you alone. Our awareness is rendering our reality. When you focus over here, that's what pops into reality. When you lose good stuff, now you know the formula to achieve it. The formula is very simple. It's all about alignment. I repeat the formula again. So here it is. Very, very simple. It's all about alignment. I repeat the formula again. So here it is. Very, very simple formula. Use the ego, the conscious mind, to believe whatever it is you want is. Use the subconscious mind to feel you already have it. Two together in. Make sense? See how simple? Not complicated. I just made it very simple. Let's say use your conscious mind to figure out what you want. Your whatever that feeling, in that feeling throughout your day. In the background, you're gonna have other feelings. You're gonna be, doing stuff daily, but in the background, you're gonna have this background feeling that everything is going to be all right. Everything will work out. You see how that works? Someone says it's frozen.